Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today is your lucky day because today begins the Steam Game Autumn Festival where we can play demos of dozens of games for free for about a week, so this is super exciting. Now, what if I don't have time to play dozens of games? That's alright, because I'll play dozens of games and I'll show you the best ones so that you know what to look forward to. Now, a really cool thing about this festival is that the games have to come out between October and March 2021, so you don't have to wait forever after playing this demo to play the real game. And it only lasts for a week. Now today we're going to start this off with a really unique and a cool game. It's called Gloria Victis Siege Survival. It's a demo prologue, obviously. And this is a game where you defend against a siege and you're kind of like building some stuff, helping your soldiers, and sending out your workers into the dark, under the darkness of the night, to find resources at the risk of their lives. And this is like a really cool and unique game. So let us begin. Now the prologue offers more than one playthrough. Essentially we'll have a couple of options which will allow us to start a different playthroughs as we would in the original game, in the final game. Just so you know. This game, it's so cool. I really like it. Look at them go. So close. Is he gonna make it? Crawl, man, crawl. Oh no. That was an amazing intro. Look at the way he twisted the sword. He was so excited to kill him. He's like, I'm gonna take my revenge right now. 6th day of summer, the year 1205, Kingdom of Midland. We were just starting harvest when the Izmir struck out of nowhere, catching us off guard. Horns of war sounded throughout Adrain, and the smoke-filled city streets ran red with the bloods of its citizens. The savage warriors from Kargald had invaded our home. The town guard fought bravely, but the Izmirs were too many. Before long, the raiders were in the main square and the city center stood in flames. All we could do is send a messenger out to summon aid, while the outnumbered guard focused on protecting. Now we can pick the fleeing citizen or worker salvaging supplies. We're gonna go with supplies because we want supplies. Knowing the fate of the castle depends on food stocks, the guard gave their lives to help salvage as much as possible. Would the extra supplies help us survive the siege? It was up to the rest of us to ensure this sacrifice would not be squandered. The bloodshed continued unabated, street by street, square after square. The Izmirs overran the city, murdering anyone who didn't escape in time. Then they prepared their war engine, smashing the gate connecting the town and the castle. We thought things couldn't get any worse when we glimpsed a monstrous figure. The Kargalers were led by their infamous nameless champion. Nothing I had seen in my whole life was more terrifying than the beast-like figure. We'd all heard tales of the huge Northerners, but nothing prepared us for the sight of this monstrous man walking up the street of our city. In our hearts, we abandoned all home. Alright, we took shelter in the keep and took stock of the situation. Supplies were limited. Worse, the bastion gate was badly damaged, cutting us from the defenders. No doubt the Izmirs would soon attack again. The castle, the only part of Adrain still uncaptured, was now under siege, and it was up to us to support our soldiers in the fight to stave off the enemy until the relief comes. The bastion must hold. Now the cool thing about this game is that you're not the soldier. You're just like a worker doing everything you can to help your soldiers, because you know that the moment the soldiers fall, you're all dead. Or worse. In some cases it might be worse than that. Alright, so this is our guy, Flint. As always, I'm going to call him out from my Patreon. So this is actually Arcus. And our job is to go to talk to this other guy, so let's do it. We can also zoom in, but not that much, just like a little bit. You recognize the man before you. It's Bertram. Juju's, a local carpenter. You're relieved to see he survived. It's clear, however, the events of the last day have scarred him in some terrible way. He just sits there, seemingly unaware of your presence, shivering and pressing his hand to his chest. As you check him for wounds, you notice something in his tightly clenched hand. It's a small scorched doll. You suddenly realize this man has just lost his family. There's nothing you can do for this kind of pain. Still, perhaps a warm meal might snap him out of this state of shock. However, the kitchen was destroyed by Izmir trebuchets. You'll have to build a fireplace first. With all the debris around, you will surely have no difficulty finding firewood and other useful materials. Just hold on, I've got you covered. Just hold on, Juju's. He doesn't answer. So, we're gonna moving around and we're gonna grab some resources. So the game has two main phases. It has a day phase, which is this phase. We're gonna grab the resources and we're gonna build things. We're gonna build a fireplace to make meals and all sorts of other cool things. Then it's a night phase, during which we're gonna go into the city and we're going to try to grab some additional resources. So here you can see the categories of our resources. So we've got resources, which is firewood, cloth, wood, etc. Then we've got food, we've got water, clean water, dirty water, fodder for animals, eggs, etc. Medicine, and other, which is for example like torches or shovels and things like that. Now we've got enough resources, so we're going to go here to the storehouse and we're going to build a fireplace. Now let me just lower the volume a little bit. Alright, so we're going to build this fireplace. Let's do it. And we're going to place it somewhere. We're going to place it up top over here. You want to make sure that you don't place it too much in the middle, because generally like when they throw stones into your city, they're going to place it over here, because what's going to be the last phase in this game is a fighting phase. And essentially your soldiers are going to fight their soldiers. They're going to throw, you know, stones with catapults over here, and you know, it's gonna be rough. Okay, now we made our fireplace, so let's make our very first meal. For this we need 3 firewood and eggs. We're gonna make immediately 2 because you're gonna need a lot of meals. So meals, you can eat them yourself, but it's not meant for workers. It's eventually meant for your soldiers so that they don't starve while they protect you. So you should eat things like regular stuff like vegetables and things like that, and leave the proper meals to the soldiers. But right now we're gonna give the meal to our friend here. Once we make both of them, we're going to return to Juju's and hand him the food we made him. Now we start off with this fireplace that we just built, then we've got a storehouse which allows us to build things. Over here we're going to have a keep where we're going to be able to build our beds, and here we've got a chicken hen, which you'll see in a moment. Juju's is still exactly where you left him, shivering and pressing the tattered doll to his chest. His eyes stare absently, pain frozen on his face. It's as though his mind just cannot escape what must have been his darkest moment. He barely notices your presence, but you manage to make him eat. Bite after bite, you can see life coming back onto him. Finally, he puts down the empty bowl and falls asleep. It's safe to guess he hasn't once shut his eyes since yesterday. Let him rest. Juju's recovery would be so much better if he even had a simple bed, which you could build with materials lying in the streets. The gate connecting to the city, to the castle, is damaged, but you recall there's a secret passage leading to the city market. You could use it and look for some supplies under the cover of the night. But wait a minute, who is that man standing by the gate leading to the bastion? Who are you, man? Let's go talk to him. Go talk to the soldier. The soldier standing before you is covered in blood, his eyes dim with exhaustion, the tunic on his armor torn to shreds. Only once he speaks you recognize Galvik. I am going to call him Timo. Juju's his nephews and Arcus' childhood friend. He's happy to see the two of you alive, but even through the blood and mud mask you see Timo's face turn pale as he learns about Juju's family. He's stunned speechless by the loss of his aunt and nieces, yet another blow falling on a man already exhausted. There is no time to grieve. Izmir will attack soon. We must resupply before it happens. Then he reveals that a group of soldiers is searching through the city as well, but they still haven't come back. That's why he needs your help. What do you need from me? I'm ready. We need arrows, quite a lot of them. Of course, it would take days to craft them from the scratch, but how about the bowyer's workshop in the city? That's your chance. Hurry. All of our lives depends on you. He returns to the bastion. And this is how it goes. Now we're going to go into the night phase. And we're going to run around and we are going to try to find some good stuff. So let's go. Now we could carry some stuff. What's important is that you have a limited backpack space. Of course, each sort of type of food takes up 1 space, and you can have up to 5 for one type. So if you grab, for example, something like a torch, you won't be able to put anything else in that space. So we're going to go with nothing. We're just going to go the way we are. Now, in this night phase, you move very slowly. If you want to move faster, you can. You use a double click to do it, but it's going to be louder. So if there are enemy soldiers running around, you might alert them to yourself. So you don't want to do it too much. What do we have in here? I don't know, you tell me. Now over here you can see the timer, and once it's turned day, we could also leave early if you wanted to. We got some wood and valuables. We're gonna grab them. I found, at least in the beginning of the game, the valuables are really not that important. You want to more get things like wood and resources so you can build stuff and you can get things going. But we've got more wood and materials. Good. Now we're going to move towards this thing because it's flashing and obviously wants us to do stuff. So let's do it. We found the Boar's workshop. Needless to say, the Ismers had been here. The building has been scorched and looted. Its owner hangs from a nearby tree, a dozen arrows sticking from his body. As you gaze under distraction, a chilling wind reminds you why you're here. To find arrows for soldiers. Only one way to find out. Step inside. You prowl through the devastated workshop looking for the precious arrows among piles of broken parts and burnt-out furniture. Time passes, but you can't find any. Just as you're about to give up, you spot a flash in the dark under a broken roof beam. Could it be? Yes! Arrows for the Bastion defenders. Try to pull them out, but they seem stuck under the broken beam. You pull and pull until they're all yours. Suddenly the dislodged beam collapses on top of you with all of its weight. Pain shoots through your whole body. Takes you ages to pull free. As you leave the workshop, you see something's changed. The boar's corpse has been taken down. An old woman leans over the body in the shade of a tree. She's sobbing, exhausted, and you guess she must be his mother. My son! My son! She'd risked her life to cut her son down and bury him in a shallow grave. The woman struggles to move him, but she hurts herself with the axe under his belt. You'd help her bury the corpse or take the axe and leave. Let's help her bury the corpse. The woman is startled to see you approach. Who are you? Stop! But you see relief in her eyes as she realizes you want to help. Thank you, thank you. Once the corpse is buried, she gives you a small sack and silently walks away into the dark. So we get more valuables, but we get the arrows. Alright, let's go get some more resources. Now we could go back to the castle, but we got time and we got space in our backpack. We are wounded, which is not great, so our health is going to go over here on the bottom. You can see information about your character, so this says you are slightly tired, we are fed, we are slightly thirsty, we are healthy, we are lightly wounded, and we are very sad. Because things are not going great for us. We've eaten some hay and some green and herbs. Hay is pretty useful because you can use it to feed your chickens. Let's see what else we could find. If anything. We need 4 wood, 3 cloth, and 3 hay. Could we get that? Got 3 hay, 4 wood, and 3 cloth. Got no cloth, unfortunately. Let me see. Could I get cloth somewhere? I didn't have much space to get things, but I'd really like to try to find it. Because we could move through and get some beds if possible. We'll take the wood, but... let's keep moving a little bit more. I don't want to spend too much time here, so we're gonna have to go away. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a place to get cloth, but maybe inside there, though. Found 2 more green herbs. Great, we can still take them. Are we not searching there? Okay, let's go here then. Yeah, we can't get to there, it's on the other side of the building. This is just going to be like rumble, presumably. Maybe there. More wood, more materials. Oh, so actually we can take more than 5 materials. With wood, the limit is up to 5 per type, but it's possible that with some of the other materials you can get more because we've got like 6 in one thing. I'm going to show it to you in a moment. So you've got 8 here, so that's fine. Ooh, so the animal part's actually quite important. We could kick out the valuables and grab that instead. I'm going to do it. I'm going to place them here and grab the animal parts and as much wood as we can. We can only take 1. And the valuables are going to stay here, so we could get them next time. So let's just go home now. We're going to go back to the castle. You can go slowly or faster. We're currently running at the moment, which I think is fine. I wonder if we should just check that for the cloud, but we're gonna do the cloud next time. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just go home. We got a lot of really good resources, so I'm quite happy with that. And we didn't meet any soldiers, which is good. The night was calm, but the enemy assault can come any day, and we must prepare for it. We should use this chance to help the soldiers at Bastion. So, we're gonna have to talk to Jujus first, and then we're gonna send our arrows to Bastion. It seems Juju's is feeling much better. The loss of the family has had a crushing impact on him that only time can fully heal. Nonetheless, finally the carpenter has recovered from shock and is ready to rejoin the fight. Yes, Arcus, right? I remember you visiting my workshop once or twice with Timo. Thank you for your help. Now we should take care of the animals and find fresh water. Juju's is right, fresh water is paramount. In a stroke of bad luck, the castle took directly hit from the trebuchet. Still, maybe if you clear away the debris, you might repair it somehow? You've gotta try. Alright, so we're gonna grab... First of all, we're gonna send our arrows to Bastion. So the way this works is that here, you can see that the next battle will be in 1 day, and the strength of your home soldiers and your enemy soldiers, and you can increase it by, for example, giving them arrows, which will increase the status of our guys a little bit more. So we're gonna send that over. We'll tell... Flint is doing that. We're gonna grab Juju's and we're gonna go tell him to go collect some of these resources, and then we're going to build a bed. Actually, don't have enough to do the bed yet. Alright. And then Arcus is also going to go and clear resources. So we want to start by clearing all the resources. Once we get all the cloth, we can go and continue building the bed, which is what we need next. Right? We've got some water, we got some cloth, that's nice. So move this way, and then you move this way. Once we clear the hen house, we can actually feed the chickens, which is really important. And then you can use their eggs to get some good stuff. And we should also interact with the well. Remove the debris blocking the well. Sadly to no avail, the well's base has been crushed by the trebuchet projectile. The shaft itself is blocked and there's no way you could clear it before dying out of thirst. Perhaps you could find some portable water in the city market under the cover of darkness. It's risky, but it's the best chance you have. Alright, so let's keep sending Juju's to go clear the debris. Now, here we are in the hen house. What we can do is we can grab our fodder and we can give it here to feed them. It's actually not feeding them much, but it's at least something. It also give them rotten food, which we've got, so let's do that. So they're gonna get fed a little bit, which is going to give us eggs for later. Now, I'm going to grab... Okay, we've got some firewood, hay, that's great. I'm going to grab Juju's and I'm going to tell him to go to the keep, and he's going to build a bed. Let's build 1 bed. And then we're going to grab Arcus, and we're going to go with Arcus here towards our fireplace, and we're going to try to make some more meals, because we're going to need the meals to hand them over to the people in the bastion to help them out. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to make 2 more beds. Let's do it. Now you could also tell your people to go like eat and drink. So for example, actually Juju's is fine, but Flint is tired, so we're gonna send Flint to the bed and we'll tell him to, hey, actually no, first we gotta tell him to take a makeshift bandage. So after he's done crafting, he's gonna grab a bandage and he's going to heal himself because he's still lightly wounded. Let's do it. And then we're gonna send him there to sleep, while Juju's is going to go out and he's going to search for water. Right, so let's grab Arcus again, tell him to go to sleep. And now Juju's. Yeah. Now at this point there's not much else to do. We could try to build, we could go to stores, let me actually show it to you, and we could build some new stuff, but we don't really need to do it right now. For example, we could build a workbench which would allow us to make torches and arrows, or a butcher's table which would allow us to do cut up animal carcass, also a place where fodder can be prepared, or stump with sawhorse, which allows us to make planks. This is really important because in order to make some of these like repair workshops and herbal workshop, which we'll need later, we're going to need planks. So we're actually going to build this. I'm going to build it here near my fireplace. And in the meantime, you can see Arcus is still sleeping, so he's going to be healing, recovering, and also not less tired. And here we're just going to build this sort of like a makeshift thing for making planks. Now we could make planks, but I don't think we're gonna do it just yet. Instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna skip tonight to dusk, and we're gonna go outside and we're going to try to find that clean water that we need. So we're going to send Juju's outside and we're gonna let Arcus sleep. So let's do it. We're gonna leave him with nothing. Yeah, we don't need anything. Just go with your stuff. Go by yourself. I wonder if I should have maybe given him torch, but no, let's just go. It's fine. It's fine. Let's collect some resources here. Now, in order to move through this, we need actually a shovel to remove that obstacle, so we can't go through there just yet, but that's alright. Found some wood and some cloth. We need water. That's our main goal. And whatever else we could use to help the soldiers. Like if you could find some additional arrows, for example, it'd be nice. Alright, 5 water we've got. Very nice. You can also find something called dirty water, which you need to boil in an upgraded fireplace in order to turn it into regular water. There's a lot of cloth here, like we couldn't find it last time. Now there's like plenty of them. Alright, that's just how it goes. And let's keep taking all our stuff and keep moving. And we could go here and interact with this. Let's try just to see what's there. Maybe we'll find something useful. You approach the city gate, the market, and the harbor. It would be an incredible convenient shortcut during your overnight journeys. Door, however, is solid and definitely shut. If Izmir's haven't been able to reach it, you need a key. We don't have a key, so we're just gonna walk out. Alright. Just go keep searching. Okay, we obviously have to get to that point, which we'll do in a moment. Just do the other 2 first. We've gotten some more clear water, so we actually have enough clear water so we can just walk out, but we're gonna try to get some more stuff. Especially this flashing thing. Now here, in order to get to this, you need to first like burn the corpses there. Oh, we don't have space for the shovel? Seriously? Okay, in that case, let's just leave the 3 valuables here and grab the shovel, because we're gonna need the shovel. Shovel's important. But you can see the valuable's gonna stay there. We could go there next turn and grab it. Let's go back home now. Because we've got all the water we need anyways. And we're clearly filled up with the space of the backpack. And let's go home. Right, the enemy assault is coming. So it's gonna be today. So we can send some more stuff to our soldiers. For example, we could send bandages, which would see, I don't think we have enough, so we're not gonna do it just yet. We could send some more to help them out, but we're not gonna do it just yet. Instead, let's go. What was it I wanted to do? I wanted to work on the. I wanted to make a herbal workshop. This is going to allow us to make bandages. In order to do that, we need planks and tools. In order to make tools, we need a workbench. So we're going to build a workbench. And we're going to build it over there. Do it. And we're going to grab our other guy and send him... Well, actually, there's nothing in the hen house. It's going to turn green once we've got enough food. Now, he's very thirsty, so we'll tell him to go and drink water. Also slightly hungry, but that's okay. The bastion is today? Yeah, today. So very soon they're going to start throwing things at us. It's going to be pretty cool, honestly. We need more wood. We should get some from the rubble. We can get some from anywhere here, but they're going to start throwing things at us, which is going to allow us to get stone. Which is actually pretty good because you can use the stone to repair your walls, which is going to make it... Okay, now. It's about to begin. So we got to grab our guys, move them out of the range to where they're going to shoot. And then what the next thing they're going to do is they're actually going to run towards the rubble and grab the resources. But we also got to make sure they don't like kill themselves. So let's go, Arcus, go and build that over there that we should be hidden. So we're going to get some stone, which is nice. Go collect stuff in the hen house. Apparently not worried about being thrown stuff. Oh, this is not great. Look at that. They're hitting our keep. Also, this means that we don't actually get the stone, which is unfortunate for us. Okay, they're hitting that thing over there, that's fine. Oh, good. Battle's almost over. I'm pretty good so far. I was hoping we'd get more rubble though. Please shoot more things here in the middle. Don't seem to be doing much. I only got 1 stone, that's very bad results for us. That's a problem. Alright, now we need to deliver bandages for wounded soldiers, so we're gonna do that in a moment. So, we only got 1 bandage though. But we could send it over. We could also send over some rocks. This is going to help us increase the fortification of our walls. So let's do it. So we're gonna send both bandages and the rocks. Now, Arcus, in the meantime, go grab some more eggs from the hen house. And also you should eat. You should eat an egg, sure. Yeah, eat an egg. And Juju's is going to... Okay. It was a tough battle. We provided the troops with enough supplies and they stopped the Ismail assault with minimal losses. Let's keep it this way. One soldier was wounded, no wall damage. Our soldiers are well supplied even through the enemy bites. No defender has been killed. Defenders fight bravely and the enemy losses have suffered heavy losses. Very, very nice. So we did very well. Oh! Okay. Not that we're done. We're like, just one more shot at you. Alright, let's go to the workbench and we gotta try to make one tools and we also gotta make we also have to make planks in order to be able to build. Yeah, okay, so we need the planks first. So we're gonna try to send Arcus there to make some planks. Now Juju's is quite tired, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to send Juju's. Yeah, we need 2 planks. I'm going to send Juju's to go to sleep. You go sleep. And in the meantime, Arcus is going to first make me some planks. And then we're going to use the planks to build the tool thing from here. And then later on we can build like a herbal workshop. It should be quite nice. Also soon we're going to need to send our meal to the soldiers so that they, you know, they're not starving and things like that. Well, let's go make some stuff. You can build a lot of things, like you're gonna learn even more things throughout that you can build. I really like this game. I think it's really cool. And I love how it has all the different phases because they're always doing something different. You know, you're running through the night, doing like different events there, then you're, you know, being shot at with projectiles, and you're building. It's a really, really cool game. And can we finish the tools? Are you done? Alright. Now let's run back to the storehouse just to see how many planks I need in order to build that herbal workshop. In order to build the U, I'm gonna need 4 planks and all of my materials. That's actually pretty rough, but we can do it. Let's see if we can make 4 planks. And you can see it's actually almost night, so let's do 4. We are going to run out of time and then we're gonna have to either go through the night and send somebody to the city to search stuff. We could also tell them to just stay at home and sleep if we wanted to, but it's not effective because you want to send them out and get all the resources you need. Is he gonna finish it before it's night? I think he might finish both of these before the time runs out. Okay, no, he didn't. Alright, well, now we could send him out to do stuff. But I think it's actually a good time to end the episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, write down the comments. And you have a lot of demos to look forward to. So on there you can see some other demos that are available during the Steam Game Festival. And there should be also a link below to a playlist of all sorts of demos that I've played that are available during this week. So check that out. I'll see you there. Bye bye.